Are we still filming?
No, get out!
That was one heck of a show.
You scared me to death.
Jokes aside, we're here to bring you a short vodcast. A major education story is developing in England years.
Let's hear the vodcast and break down the pros and cons. We'll be back at the end with our thoughts.
Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving into what's being called England's biggest shakeup in a decade for education.
It's a huge claim.
It is, and it affects every single state school pupil, right from primary up to post-16.
That's the official line, yes. The goal, according to the sources, is to, modernize things for a completely changed world. They're promising a lighter exam load, new skills.
But the timing is the thing, isn't it? The new curriculum teaching doesn't even start until 2028, and new GCSE is not until 2029.
Exactly. So our mission today really is to get into the documents and figure out if this is real progress or just more disruption for you, the parents, trying to navigate it all.
Let's start right at the heart of it. Exams. The headline positive is a 10% overall reduction in exam volume at Key Stage 4. That's up to 3 hours less exam time for the average student. The review itself says the time young people spend in exams has become, and I'm quoting, excessive.
Excessive, but hang on. If it's genuinely excessive, and our source material is clear we are an international outlier on this, only Singapore is even close, then why such a tiny, cautious 10% cut? It just feels, well, incredibly timid, doesn't it? It's like pulling one thread when the whole jumper needs unraveling. And on modernization, we need to talk about practice. They're exploring new GCSEs in AI and data science.
Which sounds great.
It sounds great on paper, of course, but how are schools right now supposed to integrate that? I mean, that is complex, fast-moving stuff.
But you can't ignore the other points. They're essential. They're talking about teaching primary school children how to spot misinformation.
I know,
And financial literacy. I mean, these are fundamental life skills. They are so long overdue.
the intent is absolutely positive. No one's arguing with that. But when I read about primary school children spotting disinformation, I have to pause.
Why?
Are we asking 8-year-olds to do something many adults find difficult? And more importantly, are we taking focus away from, core reading and arithmetic?
But you stop those gaps by finding them sooner. That's the whole point of the new assessments they're bringing in. A new writing assessment in year 6, a new statutory reading test in year 8. It's about early intervention to stop problems becoming huge obstacles at GCSE.
So more testing.
It's strategic testing.
But it is more testing. That flies directly in the face of the lighter exam load message, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then you pivot straight to soft skills. This new Orgasi framework for confident speakers.
Teaching kids to communicate.
Sure, but are we sacrificing academic rigor for these nice-to-have skills, or is this the balance we actually need now? It's a genuine question. And then there's the EBAC.
Yeah.
The English Baccalaureate, scrapped for 2025-2026. The review found it squeezed out student options, particularly in arts and vocational subjects. But is getting rid of it really about choice, or is it just a quiet lowering of standards?
Oh, I think it is about choice. Removing those constraints is fantastic.
Right.
But if you want to talk about rigor, look at what they're making mandatory. A new statutory entitlement for all pupils to study triple science. That's separate biology, physics, and chemistry at GCSE. That massively raises the academic baseline for every single student.
That is a significant change, I'll give you that.
Now, the timeline. They insist it's a phased approach. The education secretary is quoted saying, "We want to get it right, so we will not rush the implementation."
Careful or just slow?
Well, the consultation is spring 2027, it seems to measure.
But look at the gates. New curriculum teaching starts September 2028. The revised GCSEs don't fully roll out until 2029, even 2030. If you're a parent, what does that mean for your child caught in those transitional years? It's a bit of a minefield.
So, wrapping this up for you at home, these reforms are a real paradox. They promise less pressure with that 10% exam cut, while piling on more pressure with mandatory triple science and these really demanding new digital skills.
And that gradual rollout is the tricky part. Does extending it all the way to 2030 actually reduce parental anxiety, or does it just stretch out the uncertainty for years?
It's a huge period of limbo.
It is. And the uncertainty isn't just some academic debate. It's about whether your child, specifically, is preparing for a system that's about to vanish. The question you need to be asking your child's school right now is simple. If my child is in year 9 in September 2028, which rulebook are we playing by?
Yeah, this guy literally grabbed Mira's phone.
So yes, these proposed changes could reshape how GCSEs are assessed, but they're still evolving.
If you want more details, drop your questions in the comments.
Please like and subscribe if you want more videos like this. Explore the channel, you'll find loads of exam questions.